Prince George has officially turned 13, and with that birthday comes far more than a personal milestone. It marks the beginning of an entirely new chapter in the life of the future king, one that will likely bring greater public attention, increased royal responsibility, and fresh questions about how the next generation of the British monarchy will be prepared for the future. As millions celebrate alongside the Prince and Princess of Wales, one thing has become unmistakably clear: the little boy the world first met in 2013 is growing up remarkably fast. To mark the occasion, Prince William and Princess Catherine followed a tradition that royal watchers have come to expect. They released a brand new portrait of Prince George, showing him looking noticeably older and more confident. Dressed smartly in a suit, George appears poised as he steps into his teenage years. The image quickly attracted widespread attention, with many people expressing disbelief that the royal child whose birth captivated the world is now officially a teenager. For many royal followers, the new portrait is more than just another birthday photograph. It serves as a reminder of how quickly time has passed and how steadily Prince George has been moving toward the role he was born to inherit. Every birthday carries significance for a future monarch, but turning 13 feels particularly symbolic. It represents the transition from childhood into adolescence, bringing new expectations while his parents continue their careful effort to give him as normal an upbringing as possible. The memories surrounding George's birth remain vivid for many people around the world. In July 2013, international media gathered outside London's famous Lindo wing at St. Mary's Hospital, waiting for the first glimpse of the future king. Cameras remained fixed on the hospital entrance for hours as anticipation continued to build. When Prince William and Catherine finally emerged with their newborn son wrapped in a blanket, the moment instantly became one of the defining royal images of the decade. Prince William's light-hearted comment that the baby had a good pair of lungs revealed the excitement and relief of two first-time parents experiencing an extraordinary moment under the eyes of the world. Just 2 days later, Kensington Palace announced the baby's full name, George Alexander Louis. Compared with earlier generations of the royal family, the announcement came relatively quickly, reflecting a monarchy that was already adapting to faster news cycles and growing public interest. Over the past 13 years, Prince George has gradually become one of the most recognizable young members of the royal family. Yet despite global attention, William and Catherine have consistently tried to shield their children from unnecessary public exposure. They have carefully selected the events George attends, balancing royal duty with family life and education. Their approach reflects lessons learned from previous generations, particularly the intense media scrutiny experienced by both Prince William and Princess Diana during William's own childhood. That balancing act is becoming increasingly important as George prepares for another major milestone, beginning his education at Eton College. The prestigious school has educated generations of influential figures, including Prince William himself. While George's enrollment represents a continuation of family tradition, it also highlights his parents' determination to provide stability during a period when public curiosity is only expected to increase. The teenage years can be challenging for anyone, but they are especially unique for someone whose future has been mapped out since birth. Every appearance, every public engagement, and even every photograph attracts analysis. That reality makes William and Catherine's parenting decisions especially significant. Their goal appears to be allowing George to mature naturally while gradually introducing him to the responsibilities that will one day accompany the crown. The new birthday portrait reflects that careful balance. It projects confidence without appearing overly formal. It reminds the public of George's growing maturity while preserving the image of a teenager who is still experiencing many of the same milestones as millions of other young people around the world. That combination may explain why so many people continue to feel connected to his journey. As King Charles III continues his reign and Prince William prepares for his own future responsibilities, Prince George quietly moves another step closer to the role history has already assigned him. Of course, that day is still expected to be many years away. For now, he remains a teenager beginning high school, supported by parents determined to protect his childhood while preparing him for an extraordinary future. The coming years will almost certainly bring greater visibility, more public appearances, and increasing interest in the young prince's development. Every milestone will be closely watched, not simply because of who he is today, but because of what he represents for the future of the British monarchy. His 13th birthday is therefore much more than another royal celebration. It symbolizes the beginning of a new phase that many believe could shape the image of the monarchy for decades to come. Do you think Prince William and Princess Catherine have found the right balance between protecting Prince George's privacy and preparing him for his future as king? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this report, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video so you never miss the latest royal news and analysis.